Are you having trouble with your distance, or are you even slicing the ball too much? Then you've come to the right place. Today I'm talking about the easy golf in 4 steps, and we're going to talk about the second step, which is hinge and weight shift. Now, those two are very important in golf, and if you do everything the correct way, the easy way, then you too can hit the ball long, straight, and have a great score as well. I just want to review the first step. We talked about how to make that extended long backswing and long follow through, okay? And we only talked about the halfway swing. And with that halfway swing, you could actually use it as a chipping mechanism as well.
No way!
By keeping your arms kind of straight and just going back and forth like this, okay? And I'll teach you the basics of chipping. But because we're doing the long swing now with the easy golf 4 steps, we're talking about the second step now. Now we talked about how to get from here to here, the proper way, the easy way. Now I'm going to add 2 more things. So imagine if I could give you 2 simple principles or 2 simple things to do, can't you add that to your swing and then keep going, right? So easy, right? So I'm going to add 2 more things. The first part is this. The second stage is basically the backswing again. Okay, now the backswing, what we want to do is we want to go straight back with your arms straight, and then now all you're going to do is hinge the club up, like so. Just a little bit up, and if your right arm bends a little bit, it's okay, but just let it bend up, straight up. Okay, now if you look at me, I'm just taking the club and going up towards the right ear, or right shoulder, right ear, like so. So I'm just going to hinge it so it's right to the right ear. Now you can see my wrist is pretty straight by itself. I'm not really I'm not bending it this way, I'm not bending it this way. I'm just going to keep it, both hands pretty straight, and just lift it up. Now, I want to lift it up just so it's 90 degrees with my left arm, and I want to keep my arms extended out. I don't want it locked, I want it extended out. So all you're going to do is softly hinge it up. Okay, so this is the second stage. Once you learn that first step, this is second step is 1. Now 2 is just this. Hinge. Just hinge it up. Okay, now we'll do it in the front way, like this. Now we're going to go 1, and then we're just going to go right up towards this shoulder. Okay, like that. So it's very vertically straight up, right? Like that. Okay, now if we hold it here like this, is this very light?
Yes.
Yes, very light, right? What happens if I do this? Ooh, it gets heavy, right? Yeah, it gets heavy. So, but if we could keep it light like this, and then if you just drop the club, right? It's very easy to do. So now we want more leverage. We want to use our 2-lever system with the twist. Okay, so the first step is to hinge it up, which will give us the 2-lever. And then when you come down, I don't want you to start the club with your hands. I want you to just feel like it's just dropping. Okay, just drop the club. Okay, without using your hands. Okay, now, so we go up, hinge, and then we're just going to drop the arms or drop the club without towards me. Just keeping the length, and we're just going to drop it like that. Okay, now that will be the second downswing start. The first is to go up halfway and then hinge the club up. You don't have to lift your arms up yet. Okay, just hinge it up, and then you're going to start down the swing, down towards the ground, and just letting the club kind of keep the wrists keep its shape, and don't use it, and just drop it. Okay, now if you can just drop the club, and then once you get to about the leg level, and then just let it go to this position here. Okay, now this position, again, we worked on this. Now another thing is that we're going to shift our weight. Okay, we talked about in the first lesson that we want to get all the weight onto the right foot without lifting this foot. Okay, right here, and then you're going to hinge it up, and then when you come down, you're just going to drop. As you drop, you're going to shift the weight to the left side. So as you drop, so you shift, and then you just point the club. And if this foot comes up, great, just naturally should come up. And if you just twist the hip forward a little bit, it will automatically come up like that. Okay, so those two things are the things that we want to talk about: the hinging, the dropping, and then if your foot comes up, it's okay. Okay. If you look at me again, we're going to talk about how I lift the club up. Okay, now I'm set up here. I'm going to go straight, and then it's going to go lift to the right, towards the right shoulder, like so. If it goes a little bit more, it's okay. Just let it hinge, but don't let go of the club. You want to hold on to the club pretty tight, okay? But don't let the club get relaxed and let go of the club like that.
No, no, no.
Okay, that would be a bad thing to do. Okay, now, so you're going to go up, hinge to the right side, and then you're just going to work on this as a drill. You could do it at home again. You just hinge it up from here, and then just drop, and then just slap the ground. If you do it on a hard cement, might have problems. But if you get like a mat, a yoga mat or something, and roll it up and put it on the ground, you can just hit that, and it won't hurt the club or anything. I didn't touch up on the first lesson because we want our hands to be shaking hands in front. So it's going to be this way. So the club head should be this way. Okay, see how it's up and down? So if I just turn my body this way, it should be up and down like that. Not this way. You don't want to go through it like this. You want to get it to go this way. So your right hand is actually going to go like that because you're shaking hands out here. Okay, you're shaking hands back here. So your club head will be up like that. Okay, so that's another checkpoint. You want the club to be toe to be up and toe to be up. Okay, so when you do the step 2, all I want to do is add the hinge. Okay, so it goes 1, 2, not sideways, not this way. You want to go up towards the right shoulder. So 1, 2, and then you go hinge. Don't hinge, just pull down, just let it come down and throw it out here. Okay, and then you add that to the to your swing repertoire. Then what's going to happen is that you're going to have this leverage and hit the ball, and it'll have more power. Now, if it starts going to the right, which most likely will because you're not used to it yet, just learn to twist the hand a little bit. Just let it twist a little bit. Okay, maybe a little bit earlier than you think. Okay, don't do it here, but as you come down here, you might want to learn to twist the hand like so, like this. Okay, so that will make that ball go straighter. Okay, so from here, basically, I just want you to get to shaking your hands, and that means that your hand will come this way, it'll rotate around and go this way. Okay, and that is a natural way your arms move. Okay, so that's what we want. The hinging, okay, this is a lever. This lever will give you that added extra distance to your ball. So now, instead of hitting it maybe 70 yards, now you can, with this swing, just again, do it softly, it will get you about 100. With the 7-iron, maybe 100, 120, so on. Okay, so it depends on, again, how much your leverage is working and how much power you have, meaning your arm strength and everything, and how tall you are or how short you are. If you're a little kid, you're not going to hit it that far, but you will be on the right track to get what, as you grow, you'll get better. Okay, so that's the right way. So today we talked about the hinging. Okay, so let me reiterate. Okay, when you hinge, when you're at the first stage, okay, this is 1. Then when you go to 2, you want to go to the right shoulder, just cocking it straight up, not to the side, not rolling it like this, but straight up. Now also, when you lift it straight up, it's very, very light. So it's very easy to use the weight of the club and just drop it down. If I go this way, it gets heavy, and then you're going to have to change it to get it lighter and come down. Or it's going to be harder to flip your hands or something drastic will happen. That's why maybe you don't hit the ball as cleanly and as easily as possible. Okay, and the follow through, we just said the same thing, but just let this leg kind of get closer to your knee, gets closer to your left leg, and all your weight will be on your left foot. Okay, so those two things, hinge, throw it to that point with all your weight going to the left leg. Okay, now, like I said again in the beginning, don't worry about if your head moves a little bit. And then later on, what we do is, next stage is, we're going to talk about that, okay, the head movement, okay, and all the other little things that will help you get to that perfect swing that you're looking for. Okay, so stage 2, very important, the hinge, and get to the left side with the club closed. I guess you can't say it's closed, but it's more pointing up to the sky. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the thumbs up, hit the like, tell a friend, and follow me, and we'll be on a great journey for your golf swing to become the best that it can be. Thanks for watching.